guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here. This is just going to be your very simple, classic, bold red lip for Valentine's Day. It took me like, I don't know, 10 minutes to do this. Actually, I'm lying. It doesn't take 10 minutes because the wing liner takes a long time. So it takes about 20 minutes. But if you don't want to do like too much and if you just want to do your classic look, it still feels very sexy. Really like this look, especially like if you're just going out for dinner and you just have like a really, you know, cute black dress with some black pumps and just dress it up with some really nice fake jewelry if you want. Can't ever go wrong with your classic red lip for Valentine's Day. I feel like it's like timeless. If you're new to my channel, my name is Valerie Lopez. Welcome to my channel and I hope you guys join my family by clicking the subscribe button down at the bottom. And if you want to see how I create this simple Valentine's Day look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so since we're making this look very natural and just a bold lip, liner, and lashes, we're definitely going to focus more on the skin today. I'm going to walk you through the skin first. Since we're not wearing eyeshadow, I will do my face first. I'm going to take off these big old earrings because they're hurting my ears. So I gotta be honest, my skin right now has seen better days. It's pretty broken out and very dry. So we're definitely going to pay more mind to hydration and just the glow of the skin. First is first, I'm going to be using an eye gel. I usually use an eye cream at night because it's heavier, but during the day I like something a little bit more lighter, which is a gel, and it's like, it smells like cucumber, honestly, and it's very hydrating. And it smells so good and it feels so cool on the skin. So I'm going to apply a little bit of this, and this is the Ole Henriksen Uplifting Transformation Gel. And just a little bit goes a long way, so just be careful because even that right there, that one dip was too much. Alright, so before my moisturizer, I like to put a little bit of rose water on. I don't know why, I just feel like it gives you like a cool effect because I put moisturizer on and then I put more of this on. So I don't know, this is just personal preference. You don't actually have to do this. But I'm going to be using the Mario Badescu facial spray, which has like rose water and it smells so delicious. I usually give that a few, like, I want to say like a minute or two for it to like really like settle into the skin and dry down because I don't want to put my moisturizer on top of it. For my moisturizer, I'm going to be using the Renew Hope in the Jar, especially the drier areas, which is here. Alright, after that, I'm going to spray a little bit more of the Mario Badescu Rose water. I'm going to get my primer really quick, and I'm using the Master Prime by Maybelline. I'm just going to apply that in this general area. Okay, sorry, the lights were too close to me, so I was having a hard time concentrating, but it's this right here, this 24-hour Super Stay Foundation by Maybelline, and it is a full coverage foundation. If you haven't used it already, I am in the shade Sun Beige and Natural Beige. I'm mixing both of them because honestly I got a deal. It was like buy one get one half off. I usually mix like a Sun Beige and I always get like a Natural Beige and I mix them together and it just turns out to be my color. So I got both of these. I gotta be honest with you guys, this is probably one of my new favorite drugstore foundations. Matte and Poreless one and the LA Girl full coverage or pro coverage foundation were my favorite ones, and still the LA Girl pro coverage foundation is still my top favorite because it leaves the skin really nice and dewy. But if you have oily skin, that foundation is just no good for you. This one, on the other hand, I love it. I really do love it. And I kind of compare it to the Huda Beauty one, but the Huda Beauty one does leave a little bit more of a like a luminy ending result. It leaves it a little bit more luminous, so it definitely gives a different effect to it, and I definitely love the Huda Beauty one still. But if I didn't want to spend $40 on a foundation and I just wanted to go spend, you know, the $7, $8 here, then this definitely will be the new drugstore favorites. I'm gonna mix it right here. So not sanitary, guys. Now, I have applied this foundation two ways, which is with a round, like kabuki brush, or I have applied it with the blender, like a beauty blender or beauty sponge. And I honestly like it better with a kabuki brush. I just feel like it gives you better coverage. So the one that I'm going to use is my Sephora. This is Natural Foundation brush in number 111, which is a smaller version of a kabuki brush. It's smaller and rounder and it's more domy. So it does take a little bit longer. I'm going to blend the neck out because the neck is always the area where we forget to blend and next thing you know we see streaks everywhere. And I don't know if you guys saw like my video, I think it's the one where I showed you guys how I style my hair using a smaller wand. and I have like a bump right here. I still have that bump, guys. I don't know if you see it right there. And it is taking its sweet little time to break down. If you want to know what I got done, you can follow me on Snapchat, and I always talk about, you know, all those personal little procedures that I get done with my Snapchat family, of course. So if you want to follow me on there, you can definitely find out. Alright, so next I'm going to apply some concealer. And the concealer that I'm using today are two different ones. I'm going to be mixing the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. And I'm also going to be mixing the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I'm going to mix it because the Shape Tape can be a little drying and it's a little too light for my skin. Now that that is done, I'm only going to be grabbing a little bit of powder, and I'm using the Airspun powder, and I'm going to just apply a little bit of that, just a tad bit, on the tip of my sponge, and I'm just going to apply it right underneath the eyes, like very little, because I'm still going to use like a liquid highlighter, so I don't want to set anywhere else. Alright, for my liquid highlighter, I'm going to be using two different ones. I'm going to be mixing the I Lose My Lids too for everything. I'm using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfecting Liquid Highlighter, which is the Jaclyn Hill one. And then this is the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter, which are new. Now before I put it anywhere on the skin, I'm putting it on the back of my hand first. I don't apply it directly. Alright, I'm going to be grabbing at the bottom of my sponge and just dipping it in, but I'm tapping away so that it can kind of like melt its way into the sponge. You don't want to like have it laying on top, because if not, it's going to move your foundation around. This Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder, and it is in the color Tan 80. But I got this one for like $1.50 at H-E-B. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was totally on sale. And I was like, that would be a perfect skin light bronzing powder. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush and Bellissimo, which is a really pretty bronze gold shade. Since we're not using any eyeshadow, I'm gonna set it with an eyeshadow, and you don't want to use like a very light bone color like this. You want to use something a little bit more like warmer. This right here. This is the Morphe 39N. I'm just gonna apply that little shadow all over my eyelid. Alright, so I'm going to apply my eyeliner, and that's where we're going to be doing, you know, the dramatic liner. So I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, per usual, my favorite, because it dries matte and it dries quickly. The lashes that I'm going to be using, I already used them, so they're reused already. And this is in the style Farrah number 12 by Huda Beauty. So when I apply lashes, pretty much use the Duo Lash Glue in the color black. And I put the glue on the strip, and then I just kind of set it down and let it dry for a little bit. Now the glue looks like this in the beginning when it's still wet. So it's still like, if it looks this color, it's too wet. That's what she said. So you gotta like let it sit for a little bit. You want the glue to get tacky. I'm gonna apply a little bit in this little teary area here. Also going to grab my Morphe 39N palette, like neutral tone like this. It's kind of taupey. On camera it looks a little more warmer tone, but it's more of a taupier brown. So I'm going to use that and just apply it, a little bit of it on the bottom of my eyes. Can you see how it's getting a little darker? So maybe this one is ready to apply. And I put the tweezers right in the middle, and I'm going to lay it down on my eyelash. And then I'm grabbing one end, pushing it all the way back. Maybe I let this glue dry too long. When you let the glue dry a little bit, when you put it on your eyelash, it allows for you to, you know, move it around and adjust it the way that you need to. So while that is drying in place, I'm going to grab some mascara and do the bottom lashes really quickly. So I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and I have my eyebrows on. If you guys want to see a brow tutorial, I have a full video dedicated only for the brows, and I will leave the link in the description box. And I'm probably going to have to stop filming now because my neighbor is chopping wood next door, and Inka's probably going to start barking. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just do the highlighter on our cheeks. You guys can still see the skin is still a little glowy just from the liquid highlights that we put on. Alright, and I'm going to be dipping into Champagne Pop. Now for the lips, I'm going to be doing a mix of stuff. I didn't know if I wanted to do like a deep like this, or if I wanted to do like a red like this. I know, it says number 14, cream lip stain, and number 14. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of this red on top just because, I don't know, I feel like I probably should, but I probably shouldn't just because I know I'm going to shut up, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to set my face using, I'm just going to be using the same facial spray by Mario Badescu, and it's the rose water one, and you can use this to set your face and prep it. Alright guys, so that is going to complete today's look. This is a very classic, very simple and easy look to do on Valentine's Day. I'm wearing absolutely no eyeshadow on my eyes. This is just a setting powder pretty much. And then I have a little eyeshadow on the bottom. I really emphasized on the skin today, made sure that it was nice and glowy, and then I'm nice and bronze and warm. And then I have a classic red lip, and I just curled my hair and volumized it and put it to the side. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and if you did, please do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. If you're new to my channel, please do not forget to hit the little subscribe button down at the bottom and join my little YouTube family that I have going on here. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye! Mwah. Oh! Just your classic Valentine's Day look, and my fucking earring fell out.